How we doing? Welcome to another video. I thought that I would just pull the camera out and do some thoughts to camera on, I guess, the harsh realities of not being a professional and still having to work to make a living to provide, put a house and try and make it as a life as a professional athlete. And I'm sure, as you can hear, I'm sick. I know, disastrous. It's the end of the world. And I guess I kind of thought I would share some thoughts on that mentality, because what a lot of people don't understand is when you are an athlete, when your schedule is so jam-packed because I have so much to do to get done, and then you get sick and it just wipes you out and you can't do anything. And not just that, being sick then means that you have to make this really hard and shit decision to go, okay, well, my priority has to be work, because if I don't work, I don't have money. If I don't have money, I don't have food, and I don't have a house. So what that means, in order to make the work happen, you have to stop training or even push back when you return to training, so that you don't risk losing work. And I got sick early this week, or late last week. I got a bit sick and wasn't hectic, but after a few days of not much, I then did a couple training sessions, kind of Monday, Tuesday, and started to feel pretty good. And as I always do, I always go, okay, I'm sweet, let's go, we're back to training. I give myself, a millimeter's worth of buffer zone, and then bang, what do you know, I woke up the next day absolutely crook as a dog. And I've been really crook yesterday and today. Thankfully, I actually didn't have work rostered today, so I didn't have to cancel any shifts or miss any shifts. And yesterday I only had to cancel one shift. But so that it's kind of fallen well for me. Luckily, I'm not missing out on much work. But, today it's great weather, sunshine. Yes, I'm rugged up a little bit just because I'm feeling a bit cold. But it's actually really good weather, and I'm missing out on training. And it can be a really hard time to make that decision and not go out and train and return too early. This is exactly one of the reasons why I haven't set myself a race schedule, like a race in the near future, because I know that this, particularly over this next period as well, December, as well, I'm moving houses in a couple of weeks. It's Christmas. I'm going to be working. Sickness. If I had a race in 2 months, I'd be panicking. Let alone also my knee. So I don't want to rush any of these things, because I know creating a deadline, that's when you can really start to panic and you can force yourself to return too early. And I mean, all of this has taken me such a long time to learn, to be able to stop and relax and know that rest can actually be good. E.g., when I went and raced in Roth in Germany earlier this year, and I actually raced really well off a lot of rest and not much training in the previous few weeks. But yeah, I just wanted to pull the camera out to show that, this isn't all my page and everything. It's not all smooth sailing. It's not all just great, making gains, training and stuff. We all have setbacks in our journey, and I guess also just wanting to share the message that learning to rest is good, and it can save you a lot of pain. I raced back in 2019. I had pneumonia, and I raced Ironman 70.3 Port Macquarie, and I finished But oh my gosh, it was one of the worst decisions I've ever made in my life. And I could have caused myself, like I have asthma as well. So it was really bad. I ended up in the medical tent. I was completely blue. So we have to know when to be able to pull back. And this is just one of the difficult things about trying to get to that next stage, where if you are a professional, right, I don't have to go to work tomorrow and then the next day and then the next day. I can take that extra time to rest. I can afford to actually go for a little ride or a little run or a little swim, because that's the strain on my body in that day, whereas now I have to work and that's my strain. So being sick really sucks, and especially for people that want to they're driven and they have things they want to get done, but learning to seize the opportunity as a chance to rest, recover, reset, and then you can reshape your training around that rest. If you've put in a decent work before, you can use this as your new kind of block, refresh, restart again. Being sick used to cause me a lot of mental turmoil, and that's not an exaggeration. It really did. And it's a message that, I want to share so that other people watching see that, like, it's normal to feel that way, but accept the sickness and do what you can to then improve your body. Like, treating rest and recovery like you do your training, that mindset has helped me a lot to go, well, I do that at 110%. Now let's dominate rest and recovery and get better. And I also now, I guess because I'm so busy, am able to be grateful for the chance to rest and recover, because when it doesn't happen often that I can sit here and watch YouTube and watch, there's this really cool guy like Jesse Hansen. He's this young guy, makes some awesome videos. You should go have a look. Anyway, and just watch TV and chill and relax, and so using that to be, using that opportunity that presents itself, each situation is a new opportunity to develop something else and explore something else. And it's a journey. And if you're someone out there that sucks at being sick, this video is for you to go that, yep, there's other people out there that suck at being sick as well. And but you can get to a stage where it can be a blessing and you can be grateful for it, and respecting the sickness, because it can cause you a lot of more turmoil down the track, even in the week's time, if you don't just hit the nail on the head. So hope you're doing well. I'll see you at the next video. Hopefully we're ripping in. This is just a little intermission to say it's a bumpy road, but it's all setting down the pavement for the future. And we're still optimistic and still excited for the journey ahead. So enjoy your day. See you at the next one.